Welcome back to Prep Sports One-on-One. I'm Neil Warner along with Jared Lloyd. Jared, we're talking a little bit about Region 7 and Region 4 basketball. Region 4, in my opinion, is way a mile ahead of Region 7. What can Region 7 do to sort of narrow the gap and get back into this?
Well, the first thing is win basketball games. They've struggled to do that across the board. Payson, who we talked about last week, had a lot of confidence in them. They went out and lost 2 games. Provo's picked it up. Now, Timpview's playing decent ball, but they haven't really played anybody. But last year was completely the opposite.
So American Fork is nobody?
Well, they lost to American Fork.
Okay,
I'm saying they haven't beaten anybody. They haven't beaten anybody.
Anyone. Thank you.
So American Fork is playing good ball, but last year was completely the opposite. Who made it to the semifinals? Orem, Provo, both made it from Region 7. How many teams made it past the first round from Region 4? 1, and that was American Fork. So it's kind of flips. It kind of goes back and forth. Will it happen this year that Region 7 will get back on top of Region 4? No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Region 4 is too tough.
You're right, and the answer is no. I mean, there's really nothing Region 4 can do or Region 7 can do because, and for those who keep losing Region 4 and 7s, we probably should point out Region 7 is Provo, Timpview, Payson,
the 4A teams, yes.
The 4A teams, and they're clearly just not as good this year. I mean, that's the way it is. Lone Peak, PG, American Fork, even Spanish Fork are clearly better, and I don't think there's anything that's really going to change.
I think Region 4 brought back a lot of their real top players, whereas on the other side, I think Region 7 lost a lot of their top players.
Well, I don't know that I'd go that far. Yeah, but Provo brought back the best player in the state.
But they lost Ken Coop and Tanner Gregory, who opened things up for Collinsworth.
You brought back the best big man in the state. I think that's significant.
Okay, well,
and Payson brought back Perry and Massey and Buys. So I think
Payson had the most coming back, in my opinion. But Timpview lost people, Provo lost people. You know, some big contributors. But you look at who Region 4 brought back. I mean, Lone Peak brought back most of their team. Pleasant Grove brought back most of their major contributors on that team. The Spanish Fork brought back a lot too. So I think most of these teams had a lot more to work with going into the season, and I think we've seen that reflected in what's happened on the court.